Good evening, everybody. I did write a speech because I could be here for a while talking about this amazing work that I get an opportunity to lead. It's so good to see everyone here. I'm going to start really quickly. So originally I'm from Washington, D.C. I moved here the first time in 2016 while I was working on my doctorate, and I was leading community centers for Seattle Parks and Recreation in the central and southern areas. I did that, and then I finished my doctorate. There are a couple of people who were a part of my research study, so I appreciate you for that. I left in 2021 after I finished, and Seattle was so nice, I moved here twice. I moved right back in 2022. So, excuse me, I choked on something back there. I'm just trying to get back. I am deeply humbled to stand before you tonight as the recipient of the NEO Award. To receive this recognition, especially here in Seattle, the city that has shaped me twice over, is more than an honor. It's a homecoming of the heart. The first time I came to Seattle, I was a young woman searching for purpose. I was searching for me, without yet knowing that's what I was looking for. Seattle embraced me like an old friend, with mountains that whispered strength, rain that demanded reflection, and communities that wrapped me in vision and love. I grew here. I found my voice here, and as life does, it eventually called me away for a season. But then, I came right back. I came back because Seattle is not just where I work, it's where my spirit roots. When I returned, it was with intention to pour back into the same soil that once nurtured me, to build partnerships, mentor others, and remind our next generation, especially our young people of color, that they are seen, valued, and destined to create. That is what NIA is all about. It is the fifth principle of Kwanzaa, but it is also a daily practice to make our collective vocation the building and developing of our communities so that we may restore our people to their traditional greatness. Nia reminds us that where we align our talents with service, with our talents and service, we don't just succeed individually, we heal and transform communities. So tonight, I accept this award, not just for me, but for every Seattle neighbor who believed in me twice, for every grandmother who prayed, every mentor who reminded me of my why, and every student who still dares to dream in color. Seattle, you are my living classroom, my village, and my inspiration. Thank you for calling me back when I needed to be reminded of who I am. Thank you for letting me serve, create, and love alongside you. And thank you from the depths of my heart for honoring our shared need, our shared purpose to build a community that always calls us home. So Seattle, since I've been back, last year I was able to create and publish two books, an activity book for youth that has inspirational messages, crossword searches, coloring pages, but our kids get a chance to see themselves. And the name of that, you can find out on Amazon. We get no profit from it, but Amazon charges you to print it. It's called I Be in Them Atlantic Streets. And then I Be in Them Atlantic Streets. And then I published my memoir on my birthday, October 5th of last year. It's called I Am a Parks and Rec Kid, How Community and Youth Development Shaped My Life. And if anybody wants to grab some, I have it. Thank you.
The Katie Hall Foundation is a powerful force for generational change, advancing equity and opportunity through a purposeful collective leadership development model. Founded to uplift women and girls of color, especially Black and brown girls, the foundation bridges education, career readiness, health, and civic leadership to help young women lead lives rooted in intention and impact. Grounded in NIA, the Katie Hall Foundation does more than prepare future leaders. It helps them understand why they lead. Through multi-generational mentorship, college access initiatives, internship pipelines, and civic engagement programming, participants are guided to discover their gifts, define their goals, and connect their personal success to community uplift. Programs such as Women on the Rise, Discover You, and Leadership Summit create ecosystems of support where purpose is nurtured, refined, and put into action. Over the past year, the foundation has expanded its reach through strategic partnerships and sustained commitment to progress, deepen mentorships, and widen access with each program cycle. Beyond its formal work, Katie Hall and her team are consistently present across the community, supporting fellow organizations with generosity and love. The Katie Hall Foundation exemplifies NIA by cultivating leaders who move with clarity, service, and a deep sense of responsibility to uplift others.
Thank you so much for this NIA award. NIA means purpose, and that makes this recognition especially meaningful for the Katie Hall Foundation. This year, we are celebrating 11 years of service. For over a decade, our purpose has been clear: to invest in women and girls and young storytellers so that they can shape the future of our communities. In that time, our work has touched countless lives. What we can measure is more than 1,000 girls across Washington State and a powerful cohort in Nigeria. Through our storytelling and media programs, we have celebrated over 100 graduates in journalism, filmmaking, and storytellers. These are young people learning not just how to tell stories, but how to use their voices with intention and impact. Our work is deeply rooted and connected to community, including partnerships across medical fields and a strong focus on sickle cell anemia, wellness, and advocacy. This mission is also personal. Our program has touched my own family, including my daughter, KJ. My daughter, KJ, lives resiliently with sickle cell anemia. Girls on the Rise was created while I was pregnant with my second daughter, Chase, which reminds me every day why this work matters. My husband and I founded the Katie Hall Foundation in 2015 to strengthen women and leadership within Washington State's ecosystem. 11 years later, that purpose remains unchanged. We believe in leveraging our youngest and brightest minds to move our state, our region, and our world forward. Through storytelling, we reach out to many without ceilings. We connect across industries, disciplines, and lived experiences. We build bridges where they did not exist before. Thank you for honoring us with this award. As co-founder and board chair, I accept it with gratitude and responsibility. We promise to carry this work forward boldly, honoring where we have been and building towards where we plan to go once we hit year 20. Thank you very much, and remember, together we rise.
Let's give it up for our NIA Award recipients. Dr. Tiffany Johnson hit it on the head. NIA is when we bring all of our gifts to the table. So don't hold back. Always push the status quo and encourage your young people to push beyond the limits that are set for them. Yes? All right. Trinity, you have another one? Yeah. Okay. Do we need to inject as somebody to make sure? She drew Mom's card last time. Yeah? Okay. All right. Our third winner is Christopher Williams. Are you giving him a hand to come bring it to you? Full self-service, yes. Hey, what about the caterer? Huh? Classic Eve? Okay, we're gonna do thank you later, but delicious. All right, does he have another one right now? We'll do one later. Okay, thank you, Trinity.
What is it?
Jumbo, everyone. I am Figetio, a husband and a father of two. I come from the Kikuyu community that resides in the central highlands of Kenya. Do you know about the Mau Mau? That's my heritage, and I am proud of it. As the creative director of Dungeon Media Limited, I originate content that helps people live better, whether it's through animation, music, radio, videos, podcasting, you name it. I believe we are all born to create. I am a midwife. When you partner with me, we are able to craft messaging that is positive and life-changing, that brings impact to people and communities. And I look forward to that. I want to give a big shout out to Nori Awe for the incredible work she is doing with the Kinara Park series. Working on the song for this series introduced me to the Nguzo Saba, the 7 principles that we celebrate during Kwanzaa, and helped me see how deeply these values are woven into our everyday lives and rooted in our African heritage. These values have shaped how I show up in my life, my family, and my community. All the 7 principles matter, but the one that speaks to me most is Kuumba, creativity. Kuumba reminds me to leave our community more beneficial and beautiful than we inherited it. Let us work together to build a more beautiful and beneficial world for our people and future generations. May the guiding principles of the Nguzo Saba bring light and love into your life, your family, and your community throughout the year. Happy Kwanzaa!
Quayle Muir is a multidisciplinary visual artist, writer, poet.
Jumbo!
Quayle Muir is a multidisciplinary visual artist, writer, poet, and spoken word artist whose work centers on healing, creativity, and empowerment. Through poetry and narrative expression, she supports mental and emotional wellness by encouraging courageous self-reflection and reimagined identity. Quayle creates powerful spaces for connection through youth poetry sessions, spoken word, and community healing gatherings, including the annual Mother is Youth event. Widely recognized as rare and dynamic, Quayle's words and presence move, inspire, and challenge audiences. A gifted teacher and organizer, she brings warmth, intelligence, and integrity to every space she leads. Guided by Kuumba, Quayle embodies creativity beyond measure, using art as a pathway to healing, understanding, and collective growth. Sage Ann Ayers is a Washington State native and an inspiring young creative who joined the African American Writers Alliance in June 2023. At just 9 years old, she wrote her first poems and launched Love Girl, a youth-led business that sells slang and affirmational poetry to promote self-love, focus, and stress relief. Now 11, Sage Ann is a multi-talented youth entrepreneur, poet, musician, and creative problem solver. She taught herself 7 songs on the ukulele and has performed poetry and music for audiences of over 100 people, including at the African American Museum. Her poetry has been featured on Metro buses through Folk Culture's Poetry in Public project. Sage Ann is a bold, joyful light whose courage, creativity, and generosity continue to uplift her community.
We have a few firsts this year. Kuumba is the first time we have a mother-daughter set as finalists. Let's give it up. We know, Canard Park kids know Sage Ann because she did our first Kwanzaa Awards candle lighting. And we've been working with her since she was really tiny with all of our stuff. And we checked with Parent Guardian, we contracted with her. She had a scope of work and we paid her for that. And so, yes, and the young man that was up there has already done the song for the animation of the Canard Park Kids miniseries. And we will be doing casting of the voices for the cartoon series after the miniseries. So back to Quayle and Sage Ann. Congratulations for both being in the same category. The love of this work is that we get to see people's names pop up that we know and are delighted to see your names come up. and are really blessed. So love you. And now the award recipient for this year's Kuumba Individual Award goes to Quayle Beer.
I scanned the table and I was like, okay, where it is.
Oh my gosh, guys. I'm like, we always get nominated, we don't win nothing. You know, but it's okay. We did this time, and I say we because it's me and my daughter. I love her so much. I love both of my kids so much. She's 11, I have a 21-year-old, and she just amazes me all the time, and I let her take my customers. So, I mean, I just stopped vending. I'm like, I'm just kidding, because they're going to give it to Sage. But when we both saw our names there, we were like, hey, that's a win for all of us, you know? But I want to say thank you to whomever nominated us. It has been a journey. I'm a freelance artist of healing and spiritual development. And often the people who are called to heal others have had to heal through a lot of darkness. And it's an ongoing thing. Just recently, I started allowing other people in because I have CPTSD. And it's just a tricky thing to live with. So if I keep to myself too long, then I put up walls, become a little shut-in, you know? So it's important. It's important for me to heal. It's important for me to have been called to heal. It's not something that you can, you know, it's something that you're called to do. And so I do that through creative works, and I'm just so grateful. I'm from Arizona. I moved out here, I think 2015 or 16, graduated from Everett Community College, and I didn't have a network. So people like, you know, different organizations took me under their wing. They were like, well, who's your network? Well, you can use our network. And so as much as we like to talk about, you know, the coldness in Seattle, I've had a lot of warmth, and I'm very grateful. Thank you.
Let them know the context of it.
Okay. Well, before I get, so this is what we're gonna do together, okay? So I have a little message that I want us to share, and it's about unity. And before I get into the song, I just wanted to acknowledge that a lot of culture came up in this room today. And culture isn't about just sharing your music, sharing your art, sharing, you know, your food. It's about those things informing us of how to survive and move on, right? So like my auntie's tacos, she put some diced up potatoes in there, and I found it was to serve more people with less meat, right? And everybody loved her tacos. So this is something we're gonna do together, and it's a very important message that can ultimately remind us how to move forward together, okay? So we don't have no music, you know, we doing this together. So I just need y'all to help me with the beat. And it's real simple, and make sure your neighbor is on beat, okay? Okay, here we go. Clap your hands. Close up, okay. You and I are all a part of this. Lest we all forget. We're gonna start over because that's a little too fast now.
You start. You start.
You start singing. No, it's okay. It's like this. All right. You and I are all a part of this. Lest we all forget all the times we spent loving each other.
giving and seeking nothing in return. If we want to know the truth, then it's time for us to learn. If we just give, we'll triple what we earn. And we know for sure. Just look at history, define our spirit and soul. We broke the mystery, we chosen. Emancipated from the South, we chose this. Banded together and founded towns, oh. So the battle's already won. The time and the need to receive has just begun, hey. We brought funk, hip-hop, and much more. We only got time to move on one accord. We got love, and that comes from unity. Together we built this land of opportunity. We all count. It don't matter where you may come from. Our spirit is one, so we are one community. You and I are all a part of this. Lest we all forget all the times we spent loving each other. You and I are all a part of this. Lest we all forget all the times we spent loving each other. We've already been here. When will we learn? We've already been here. We are one. Oh, thank you. Y'all, hey, that was a good one because we got to get into unity, right? And excuse me if my instruction, my clap wasn't, but that was good. Thank you so much.
At Swan Creek Art Academy, learners of all ages are invited to embark on a captivating journey into digital artistry, creative exploration, and innovative expression. The Academy provides a dynamic, welcoming environment where technology and creativity intersect, encouraging students to explore new artistic pathways and discover their unique creative voices. Participants engage with a wide range of tools, including iPads, electric guitars, MIDI controllers, groove boxes, and synthesizers, using both visual art and music as powerful forms of self-expression. Whether a seasoned artist or an emerging musician, or a curious beginner, learners of all ages are supported through hands-on instruction, experimentation, and guided discovery. At the heart of Swan Creek Art Academy is Executive Director Jasmine Brown, a visionary artist, leader, and educator. A daughter, mother, wife, and muse, Jasmine is widely recognized for her creativity, dedication, and deep knowledge of the arts. Her work extends beyond the classroom, with commissioned public art projects in Shoreline, Portland, and Tacoma, Washington. Jasmine brings both professional excellence and personal passion to the Academy, inspiring learners to see art as a tool for storytelling, healing, and connection. From crafting intricate digital artwork to composing immersive musical pieces, Swan Creek Art Academy offers an enriching experience that seamlessly blends technology, art, and music. All are invited to let their creativity flourish in this inclusive and inspiring space.
The National Award for Puma this year goes to Swan Creek Art Academy. Oh, no, we changed that in the third one.
Speech.
Thank you so much for this. Arts education for all is the goal of Swan Creek Art Academy. I was a TPS teacher, Tacoma Public Schools teacher, and it never seemed to be enough budget to teach the kids what they wanted to learn. So after leaving full-time teaching during the day, I started my own nonprofit and moved into the after-school space and out-of-school space. And we focus on electronic art, electronic music, digital art, and makerspace technology. Kwanzaa means creativity, and I challenge all of my students to imagine and create their own realities and dreams. And I invite you all to visit our new makerspace at Evergreen Tacoma's campus in Tacoma, where we have laser engravers, DTF printers, large format vinyl cutters, and other makerspace technology that's open for the community to use and create new and interesting projects. Thank you.
Jasmine is an example of somebody that just has their head down doing work in such a large capacity at the city level that we don't know about. So thank you. Thank you, and thank you for the work that you're doing with the academy.
Our fourth winner of the night is Julia Riley.
Raise your hand, Miss Julia. Okay, you got it? Okay, sir.
Okay, yes. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hold up again.
We're gonna introduce, Miss Ann Polite Gaston, who is oh wait, I'm early, aren't I? Who took my order of show? Polisana. All right, you ready to play?
Hello, my name is Eric Ewing. For the past 8 years, I've had the honor of serving as the Executive Director for the Great Plains Black History Museum. I want to thank Sister Noni of the Canara Park Kids and the Kwanzaa Awards for providing us a couple of minutes to talk about the future of the Great Plains Black History Museum in Omaha, Nebraska. Our new facility will enable us to fulfill our mission to preserve, educate, and exhibit the contributions and achievements of African Americans with an emphasis on the Great Plains region, as well as provide a space to learn, explore, reflect, and remember our history. This will be a state-of-the-art facility that will tell the story of American history through the lens of African Americans. This is a $15 million project that will not just serve as an educational institution, it will also serve as an economic generator for the city of Omaha and the state of Nebraska and create 20 to 23 new jobs for our community. We have currently raised $5.8 million towards this project, and we look to break ground in the spring of 2026. Once again, thank you, Sister Noni, for allowing us to share with those in attendance the future of the Great Plains Black History Museum here in Omaha, Nebraska.
For 25 years, Taye Digifu has served as a dedicated case manager and community facilitator at Southeast Youth and Family Services in Seattle, Washington, offering unwavering support to individuals and families navigating complex personal, relational, and systemic challenges. Despite being visually impaired, Taye meets every obstacle with courage, discipline, and an unshakable belief in what is possible. Taye does not simply speak about resilience and recovery, he actively helps people achieve it. He embodies the principles of faith and self-determination, living them daily through his work and his way of being in the world. Taye demonstrates faith through his unwavering belief in the dignity, strength, and potential of every person he serves. He approaches each family with deep trust in their capacity for growth and transformation, even when they cannot yet see it themselves. His work is grounded in respect for community wisdom, ancestral resilience, and the ongoing pursuit of equity and healing. Taye's presence quietly transforms the spaces he enters. His humility, consistency, and compassion inspires deep admiration. Watching Taye work is witnessing faith in action, a reminder of what is possible when one is guided by purpose, community, and love.
I'm gonna need to travel because Brother Taye is sitting in the middle of the room. Let's come this way. Oh, are you coming up? Fantastic. Do you wanna come all the way up? You can stand wherever you like. Come on. Yeah. In your hand here is your plaque. Thank you. And I want to let you know, just like for all of the nominees and the finalists, there's the bio part that we share in the beginning, but the meat of the nomination is the words that come in from the person and the individual that nominated you, or persons. So someone loves you, many people love you, and we're honored to meet you and celebrate you.
Thank you. As Ms. Noli said, my name is Taye Degafu, and I would like first and foremost, I wanted to thank my creator Jesus, who met me in the jungle forest of Kenya. As a visually impaired person, you can not imagine confronting a hungry lion right in front of you. And I was not a person of faith at that time, but I said, God, if you exist, save me from this hungry lion and I will follow you. And he just did. The hungry lion didn't consume me. The next morning, I just came out of that jungle forest. 3 people who have full sight have been consumed, but me alive. And so I'm so grateful for God who brought me this far. And as a visually impaired person, I was miserable, but since I met God and he was my savior, and he taught me to believe in him, and he took the lead from that time on. And I promised to myself from that time on, I just wanted to go somewhere around the world, get some kind of education, get back to my community, and give back what I have been given by him. And when I came to America, that determination kept me going. I went to University of Washington and got my master's degree back in '98, and get back to work and teaching the kids self-determination to believe in themselves and believe in God, and they can pursue anything. Just
Independent food banks, along with transitional housing, youth development, and essential support services. Andrea's leadership embodies the full spirit of Nguzo Saba. She practices umoja by bringing together families, volunteers, farmers, youth, and partners into a strong, collaborative network of care. Through Kuji Chavalia, she has built Black-led, culturally grounded programs rooted in dignity and community voice. She demonstrates Ujima by addressing food insecurity, homelessness, and systemic inequities through coordinated, compassionate action. Andrea advances Ujamaa by uplifting BIPOC farmers and entrepreneurs through the BIPOC Fresh Farm Hub. Her work reflects Nia through an unwavering commitment to justice and food sovereignty, Kuumba through innovative, community-driven food access models, and Imani through her deep belief in community resilience and collective victory. Andrea leads with heart, vision, and courage, turning service into systems and hope into lasting legacy.
Because we know that we don't all fit in one box. And while many of our award recipients are embodying more than one, we want to recognize the work you've done and say thank you and congratulations.
Okay, for the woman
who stood up and got this award last year. You have me crying. Thank you. I feel you. I see you. And I'm thankful. Thank you. So I'm a lawyer too, so I got a speech, but it will be 3 minutes. I timed it. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you. I've gotten a lot of awards, and I tell people generally I just don't accept them and give them to someone else, like seriously, because the work in which you do and the work in which I do is my purpose. It's literally the purpose in which God has given to me. So I just want to first say thank you to God, because He's my everything, and I appreciate it. I'm just a Black girl trying not to go back to Compton. That is truly who I am. I am from Compton, California. But God said something different, and I just try to walk in that every day. I just want to thank you guys for this recognition. This one is incredibly special because it is from my people, Black folks. So I thank you for seeing the work in which we do, and I truly appreciate it. I am deeply honored. I have intentionally lived a life and done this work with a collective heart, wanting nothing but great things for us, wanting to take back all the things that were wrongly stolen from us, wanting dignity, opportunity, education, wealth, because most people know that I'm all about the money, getting our money and bringing it to our community and bringing us back home. I try to live and pattern my life after the Kwanzaa principles every day. As I say, this is my purpose. My purpose is to make a difference in the lives of others every day. And the others are Black people. I am very intentional every day. What we do is for our people. I am honored, and I know I don't stand here alone. For those who weather slavery and the injustice and oppressions, they've laid the past for me and us, and I'm thankful. I am thankful to my great-grandmother and the Hearts of Watts and my grandmother in Watts. I've named Eloise's, the food bank, after them because they taught me faith, they taught me community, they taught me how to serve, and they taught me how to pray. I'd like to thank Elder Don Mason, who shows me community every day. I would like to thank Elder Barbara Laners, who taught me advocacy and social justice. This work is never done alone. I've been blessed. I have a twin sister and another older sister, and they're always a voluntold, and I thank them for always showing up, even when they don't want to, but I thank them. I like to thank the staff of Making a Difference Foundation because they believe in the vision, they execute it for me every day, they just make me look good. They are amazing people who get up and serve hard and write hard for the clients in which we serve, so I thank you. And I'd like to thank my mom, who teaches me strength and resilience daily. She's the real hero here. She truly, really is. I am everything because of her. Finally, I would like to thank God for trusting me. He trusts me way too much. I always say he trusts me way too much because some days I am straight up Peter all day. But he trusts me, he sustains me, he guides me, and I am nothing without him. I'll leave you with a quote from Martin Luther King, one of my favorite quotes from the Drum Maker Instinct sermon. Everyone can be great because everyone can serve. All you need is a heart full of grace and a soul full of love, and you are a servant. Thank you guys so much.
Stage is a community-centered theater organization dedicated to honoring amazing, talented,